What's up, everybody? How are we all doing? Welcome back to another stream today. Are we live? Are we good? Let me just make sure. All right, I think we're good. I think we are good. If there's any issues, let me know, please. So today is going to be a bit of a different stream. Because we're not really playing a game. Maybe later. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. But for now, I got some stuff that I want to talk about to you guys. Some important things, some personal things. Mostly about streaming and how it's been going. And I also want to go on a little rant, really. So keep that in mind if you don't like that. We'll see how it goes. Not really tried anything like this before. Hello, Too True. Hope you're doing well. So yeah, we got a couple of topics today that we're going to cover. And we'll see how it goes. Depending on how long I will be waffling for. I might play a game after. Maybe GeoGuessr or something. Something easy. Depending on how my energy feels too. We'll see. Hello, Chris. Hope you're doing well. It's a little bit early for Easter, but happy Easter, I guess. Why didn't I stream on Wednesday? Well, that's actually part of what I want to talk about. But simply put, I had some other things I had to deal with. I was quite busy. But we'll get into that more. When is my birthday? 16th of July. Right in the middle of summer. Probably do a special stream for my birthday when that time comes. That won't be for a while. Anyway, I want to talk a little bit about how it's been going for me personally, how I'm feeling lately, because I like to be honest with you guys. And then I want to go on a little rant about streaming and how that's going and everything around that. Gonna be fun. And some other things too, maybe. Advance happy birthday. It's not in 4 months. It's not for 4 months. But thanks. You were waiting on Wednesday since you missed last stream. I'm sorry. I did mention in the stream before that I wasn't gonna stream, but I probably should have put an extra message out. Just in case. I'll try to do that next time. But yeah. Some of you may know, I've talked about this before, that sometimes I struggle with like having enough energy, like for streaming, but also just life in general. And I talked about that a little bit before, but just in case you don't know, I do have a immune disorder, which, yeah, basically limits my energy. Also makes me sick quite often, sadly. But yeah, that is already not a good, let's say, starting point. But then lately my life has been quite a mess. And yeah, I mean, I suffer from anxiety and stuff like that, and that's not been getting better, really. I can't talk about everything, obviously, but I can also say that my regular job has just stopped. So I'm kind of busy with also looking for other things and trying to figure out my life, basically. And not feeling too great at the moment while I'm doing it. I'm trying my best to stay positive, but it doesn't always work like that. So yeah, that's definitely part of all this, and also why I'm ranting, and surely that makes all this not easier, I guess. But yeah, it's weird because it gives me a lot of time not having a job at the moment, but at the same time I'm very busy with the future and like what's next. And honestly, I don't know how streaming is gonna play into that at the moment. So things might change in the future. I don't know. We'll see. Thanks, Titru. Appreciate that. And yes, it is. Sometimes. But yeah. Let me get into the rant a little bit, because I've been streaming for a while now. As me, a Vtuber. Obviously. And I've been streaming now for nearly a year and a half, actually. Which I think is quite long. Stream is lagging. I think that might be just you, because I don't see any issues on my end. I can check, but I think it's fine for me. Yeah, it seems fine here. So, I don't know, try refreshing if it's not working properly. But should be okay. Or try switching platforms. I always stream on Twitch and YouTube as well. Either way, I've been streaming for a year and a half. And I've had a lot of great experiences during that time while streaming. And it has had a lot of good moments. But I won't lie, it's also not where I hoped or expected it to be at. And don't get me wrong, this is not me gonna complain about things and stuff, and this is not personal, aimed at anyone. This is just facts, you know? And I want to talk about some of the numbers and what I think about it. Because I think it's interesting. And there are definitely certain reasons why I'm talking about this now, because recently it's been a little bit different. I just want to be honest at where I'm at, really. Because for me, like, streaming is fun. But what makes streaming fun? That's actually mostly, I guess, interaction for me. You know, seeing what you guys think, talking to you guys. You know, the games and all, they're great. But if I just wanted to play games, I would do that on my own. I think it's cool to stream. I like to build a community. And right now, often, I feel like I can't really do that. And part of the reason to that, I think, is probably like discoverability. Which, I won't lie, it sucks for for like YouTube, for Twitch, doesn't really matter. It kind of sucks. Especially if you're small, if you're just streaming. Like, I mean, YouTube is different in that sense because it's not even really built for streaming. It has streaming, but it's not like, it doesn't have its own page, it doesn't have its own like functions in that way. So I'd say it's probably even harder on YouTube. Twitch, of course, is a streaming platform, but there's so many people streaming all the time that smaller streamers just get lost completely. And that doesn't just go for me, that goes for anyone. And most people tend to give up if it doesn't work, but I'm not quite like that, I feel like. And I see so many people try streaming and, I don't know, doing it for a couple weeks, maybe a couple months, not getting what they want, and then they stop. Especially VTubers too. It's very common. But I don't do that. And I'm like, if I hang on, keep going, keep evolving, maybe something will change. But so far, that doesn't really happen. And I'm kind of like figuring out, I guess, what to do about it. So I am open to suggestions, of course. If you guys have any suggestions of what you personally would like to see, or I don't know, what you think I should do to make it better. Like, I have been posting like shorts, stuff like that, clips, whenever I can, and even videos. But I would say I'm not the most clippable person, clippable streamer, you know. I'm not overhyped. I get that. I'm not like incredibly funny or anything like that, although I have my moments, I'd like to think. Now, I think it doesn't really matter when it comes to streaming because there's a lot of successful streamers that aren't like extremely overhyped or active or, I don't know, incredibly funny. That's the beauty of streaming, like there's so many possibilities. And I consider myself more in like the chill category. You know, just a vibe, I guess. And we have our fun, but in our own way. But that does make it harder to like post clips or stuff like that. But even when I do, I feel like, you know, they get their own views, but it doesn't really attract anyone to the streams or anything. Not that much anyway. And even, you know, like if there was a if there was like an upwards line in all of this, maybe it would have been that bad, you know? If I started at 0 viewers and went up to 2, and then a couple of months later maybe 3 or 4, and a year later 10, who knows, then maybe it wouldn't be so bad. But I can tell you, it's the opposite of that. And that's why I do want to talk about some numbers soon and show you guys too. Just to explain like where I'm coming from and where my thoughts are. And by the way, there is a difference between like doing this for fun and doing this as a more serious thing. You know, especially now that I don't have a job, I also got to think about like financial sides to it. And I'm not thinking that this thing should be my job, but it's just, it's different, you know? Every time you refresh the stream, you play for 5 seconds and then it stops again. It must be something with your connection. Because for me, the stream is fine. There's no issues here. But I guess I'll type in chat for you. Because no issues here. It's working fine for me. But yeah, what was I talking about? I was talking about like financial side, yeah. Because like my channel, both on YouTube and Twitch, is so small, I don't make anything from ads. I'm not a partner or anything like that. I'm not even affiliated on Twitch, so I can't enable subscriptions, I can't have memberships, anything like that. I do have a donation page, but I get like one donation every so many months. And that's not to say that people should do more or I deserve more or anything. That's not what I'm talking about here. It's more like showing reality and what I gotta think about. And of course I still have to buy the games. I have to, I don't know, upgrade my PC once in a while and buy stuff from the stream, assets, things like that. So yeah, I'm trying to find a balance in what works and doesn't work. And that's more like the successful like financial side. Personal like fun reasons, as I said, like for me, even if there's like, I don't know, one person or 2 or 3 people that are like chatting and talking about what we're doing and we're just having fun, you know, like that's already enough. That's a good stream for me. But reality is quite often there's nobody. And I kind of feel like I'm talking to the void. And I can even back that up with the numbers, because the numbers show. Oh, the numbers show that, especially lately, quite often, I'm like streaming and there's nobody watching. About half the time, really, it gets like that. You could find someone to help you in like streaming or modding. Maybe. Maybe. But honestly, I don't even know where to start. Or what I would need for that. I do want to talk more about like the collab side of streaming later. But that'll come later. But yeah, like purely statistically, if you talk about combined numbers, I usually average 1 viewer, maybe 1.5, across platforms like YouTube and Twitch combined. Which would make you think that there's always somebody there, but it's not quite how it works, because sometimes like there's 3 people or 4 people, and then other times there's nobody. And I want to take the last stream that I did, the Resident Evil stream, as an example. Because alright, let's talk about this. This stream. Hold up, I could even show you, I guess. One second. Here we go. Let me just show you. So, this is the page on YouTube that shows you analytics. And this is specifically after the stream. So after the stream, one person clicked on the stream, according to YouTube. And they watched 0 hours. So basically they clicked on it, maybe at most watched a minute, and then clicked off. Now I know YouTube doesn't always update right away, so it might be actually slightly higher than that. But this is reality. So nobody really watched the stream back. Then while live, I don't know if I can actually see this. Can I see this? I think it's probably on the... Hold up. Where do I see this? Oh, right. It's right here. Here it is. This was while live. While live, there was one person watching for about an hour, a little over an hour, and that is a lot. I don't usually get that, and I really appreciate that. But the rest of the stream, this was a 3-hour stream. Nobody was watching. And I can show you the Twitch statistics too, but it's even worse for this stream on Twitch. Because I think 3 people clicked on the stream and watched for a total of 6 minutes, I think. So basically 2 hours of streaming, where I'm talking into the void. And that's fine, I can handle that for one stream. But that's just not it, you know? It's not just this stream. This happens fairly regularly. Don't feel bad missing this stream. I'm not, like, again, like, I don't want to make anyone feel bad. Because that's not what this is about. But let's take another couple examples. You want to see the Twitch statistics? I can show you. Although the Twitch is much less good on statistics, so like there's a lot less that you can actually see. But I'll show you what I can. I hope I'm allowed to show this. I'm not sure what the rules are about that. So here we are. Let me actually go over this way. Here we go. So this is the last month on Twitch. I had 0.8 average viewers, as you can see. I gained 6 followers. I streamed for about 30 hours, in which I had a total of 48 unique viewers. That's across the whole month. And as you can see, most of the time streams are just under 1. Maybe a good stream would be 1.4. Last stream, 0.1. So that's that. For affiliate, by the way, you need 3 average. And that's just affiliate. Like, that's like the goal that everybody says like should be easy to reach. Well, I've never had a month where I had 3 average. In fact, I think I've had 1 stream ever on Twitch that reached 3 average. But all the other streams, and I've done like over 200 now. Never quite got there. So yeah, like I could show the viewers like this was a good stream, 16 unique viewers. Most of them 3, 5, 4 maybe. And most people click on a stream and click away, so yeah, it's low, basically what I'm saying. And it's basically very similar every month. Like last month, 0.9. Month before that, 0.6. You know, it's not like it differs a lot. But the point I'm trying to make here is, funnily enough, on Twitch, the best month I've ever had was the first month I ever streamed. And it's been downhill ever since. So I'm also wondering, like, maybe I'm doing something wrong. That could be the case. But I also feel like if I just look at total people that click on everything, I feel like it's a discoverability thing. Because the first couple months, even on Twitch, it was over 100 people that watched during a month. And now I don't even get close to that. I get like a third of that. Hello, Saren. Try adding tag male VTuber. I could try that. Thanks for the suggestion. But yeah, that's Twitch. So YouTube, fairly similar. But down. I can show you the statistics for that if you guys want to see. Here we are, YouTube. This is live streaming. 172 this month. So definitely more than Twitch. Which is funny because YouTube has always been better for me. 8,000 impressions, which sounds like a lot, but in YouTube terms that's very low. Average watch time is pretty good though, 11 minutes. And yeah, you can see even here, down here, concurrent viewers, peak 4, average 1, usually. It's slightly better than Twitch, but only slightly. Twitch is not friendly to newer streamers, yeah. But the thing is, I'm not even a new streamer at this point. I've been streaming for 1.5 years, consistently. Like, at what point are you not a new streamer? And like, as I said, like, the thing is just, it gets lower and lower every month. And again, I don't want to complain, I don't want to blame anyone. If I blame anything, it's the platforms and myself for just not doing better. But it does get to the point where you're like wondering, like, okay, if people don't care, then what am I doing here? Twitch is working again? Good. Good. Like, I don't want to repeat myself, but you get to the point of like, what is fun, what's not fun, what's success, what's not success. Thanks, Saren, I appreciate that. See, that's the point, like, I am a chill streamer. And I know a lot of people that say that they watch me, like, in the background, while doing stuff. And that's cool. That's good. But there are not many of you. Not that there need to be many, but when it's 0, it gets to a problem. And it's similar to videos, because it's funny, I've been posting videos since the start too. Not consistently, I will say. But I try to. And in the beginning, when I posted a video, on average it got 50 viewers, 100, maybe 200 even. And it's like, okay, that's cool. I mean, just starting, sounds fair. Now when I post videos, they might get 20, if I'm lucky. I posted a video last week. Funnily enough, 3 people watched that video in total, for a total of, I think, 20 minutes. So probably 2 people actually watched it. Fully, it's a 10-minute video. And I can see with impressions and everything, like, it's down. It's down from what it usually is. It's not getting pushed to anybody. Maybe collabs will help. Maybe. Maybe so. But the same goes for discoverability the other way, you know, like, how am I to discover like-minded people? It's not easy. It's not easy. Because in the VTubing space especially, like, a lot of people are very inconsistent. Maybe they only just started. Maybe they give up right away. There's a lot of bots. And then also my own anxiety, of course, kicks in. Like, I'm not just that easily going out there and just messaging someone like, hey, you want to collab? I know you don't know me, but here I am. I don't have a big audience, but let's do something. I mean, I like to, but it's just not that simple. Yeah, the bots, like, it's everything combined. And then now, especially, like, YouTube is making it even worse, because some of the Resident Evil streams got age restricted, which immediately kills everything. I don't even know why. It's just the platforms. They could be better. Hello, Starry. How are you doing? So yeah, here's me just thinking about, like, alright, what am I gonna do? How do you collab? Like, how do you join streams? I mean, I don't know. I mean, like, you mean while someone's streaming? I don't know how that will work. But basically, you do have to, like, ask people. You can't just collab whenever you want to. It's like you both have to, like, accept it, I think, and then you can, like, sort of co-stream in a way. But I think you gotta have an idea if you're gonna do that. You can't just stream. You can't just collab on nothing, you know. You gotta have an idea. Want to try? I mean, sure, but the thing is, like, I don't know what you do. I don't know you. Like, if you stream as well, like, whoops. I would love to check it out. Maybe. Well, you do gotta be careful about that stuff. Either way, I lost my train of thoughts here. Right, I was thinking about, like, I'm streaming 3 times a week now. I don't know if that's going to be sustainable for the future. If it's going like it's going right now. I would love to keep it up, but I don't know if I could. I wonder if Twitch pushed you if you're affiliate. Probably a little bit more, honestly. Would probably be a bit better. But like even then, like I can't get it. I can't even get close. And yes, I could buy viewers or anything like that, but like that's at that point, like I want to do it naturally. You know, if people don't watch, then they don't watch. That's fine. But I'm not gonna like cheat the system just for the sake of it. Yeah, I hope I can continue. I hope so. And I hope it will change. I hope the platforms will make changes. I hope I can make changes. And I've been thinking, like, maybe I should join a Vtuber group, or maybe I should even join a company. You know, I have had interviews before in the past with Vtuber companies, but it's hard to find the right one, you know. It really is. But maybe there should be more collab things. Maybe we should make a collab Discord server or something like that. Specifically for VTubers. I don't know if stuff like that exists, but I've never seen it. Well, I play a lot of games, honestly. I play a lot of things. But we can talk about it sometime. Maybe. If there's something we can, like, agree upon. Something fun. Alright, who just unsubscribed? Right now. I see you. I'll come after you. Yeah. I mean, deers are not really predators, but I can become one if I need to be. I mean, the deer pun is funny. I mean, that's the whole reason I thought of my name. So stupid, but yes. I am the deeriest deer. Either way, I do want to thank you all that for being here. Anybody that does watch, that enjoys, whether you comment, whether you lurk, I appreciate it. And I don't want to seem like I don't appreciate it, because I talk about this stuff, but it's just stuff that's been on my mind, so I feel like I had to share it eventually. Just realized why my name is Deerest. Yep. 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 Hello, Shota. How are you? Anyway, let me look at my list. If there was anything else I needed to rant about. Probably is, I'm just forgetful. I'm curious, actually. What do you guys think makes for a fun stream? Like, is it the game that we're playing? Is it subjects we're talking about? Is it an active chat? Is it me talking a lot? What makes for a fun stream? I'm curious. You found out how to collab? Cool. Depends on your audience. All right. What does that mean? Oh yeah, yeah, of course. Like, there's many different ways to make content, and everybody likes different stuff, but I'm just curious what you guys like, specifically. Whether it's when you're streaming yourself, or whether it's when you're watching my stream. Doesn't matter. Just curious. Like, for me, personally, I like the interaction. You know, whenever I play a game and, I don't know, I miss something, people point it out straight away. People make fun of me. That's fun. People sharing their thoughts. It's like, I can have fun with the game, or whatever it is that we're doing. Sure. But if I'm the only person talking, like, after a couple hours, it gets kind of hard to do anything. They're a bit chaotic in games and do arts to calm the vibes. Yeah, I get that. See, for me, I usually like stick to one subject or one game whenever I'm streaming. Mostly because, first of all, I can't stream for more than like 3 to 4 hours because of my energy levels. But secondly, also because I also stream on YouTube, it's really hard on YouTube to change like title and thumbnail for whenever it is you're doing something else. If you're like playing different types of games, or for instance, if you do art, like it's kind of hard to change. So that's why I usually for one stream stick to the same thing. I think being able to yap to yourself about random stuff may help. Yeah, I can do that to an extent, especially if there's like something to interact with, like a game. But for me, that's not where the fun is. For me, the fun is in the, yeah, truly in the interaction, in the chatting. And this stream is way more active in that sense than what I usually get. So yeah, this is not normal. Can I click on my Twitch profile icon and click on creator dashboard, click invite guests? I mean, I can look at it, but again, the thing is like, and I don't mean anything by that, but if I can't just add you to the stream, just like that. Oh, where even is this stuff? I know I've seen it before somewhere. Yeah, thanks, Sarah. I appreciate all the help. I mean, any suggestions are welcome. Although I'm not really here to, like, necessarily just fix the problem. I don't think it's going to be that simple. It's just like, I just wanted to get it off my chest, I guess. That's all. Stream. Stream together. Oh, I need to verify my phone number for this? Really? Alright, I guess. Yeah, I hope it works out too. Why do I need to log in if I'm already live streaming? That doesn't make any sense. Why Twitch? Being stupid again. Oh, I'm definitely a variety streamer, I'd say. I do have certain genres I like aim towards, but um, it's pretty like variable. Alright, hold up. I hope this doesn't break the stream itself, because I re-log in. It might. Won't send a code. Yeah, that happens. System is the system. It's not great. How many times do I need to log in? What is this? This is crazy. What? Okay, well, it's not working right now. I'll try it again another time. Doesn't really matter. Minecraft tends to be popular. I mean, yes, that's true. But thing is, like, I feel like almost like playing popular stuff does not work for me because, for instance, Resident Evil was the biggest game when I played it on the whole of Twitch. That didn't help my view count. Far from it. I tend to do better on like the smaller stuff, like not stuff that's like completely unknown, but stuff that just it's like in the middle, you know, like it has some popularity but not too much. Oh, thanks, Tutor, for the raid. Didn't know you were even live. Appreciate that. But yeah, I think that's it. I just gotta keep going. Do my stuff. Have fun. Try to find other people maybe to collab with. And maybe it'll change. And if not, it'd be like that. I feel like Resident Evil was oversaturated. Yeah, exactly. Like, you can't just do popular things where there's like thousands of streamers live at any point. I mean, I know it told me I was like number 600 in the category. Like, that's long gone. That does not help. don't know what you did, but you did something. Well, you raided me. I saw that. Which basically means that you sent your viewers over to my stream. Usually for whenever someone ends their stream, they can do that if they want to. I don't do it myself too often because usually I don't have any viewers to send over. Dead Space was on stale, so you played that. Sort of helped. Yeah. I mean, I played The Walking Dead recently, and that did okay, I guess. Even though it's like a very old game at this point. But there doesn't seem to be any consistency. Whatever I try, like, it doesn't mean it's gonna work next time. Like, for instance, my best ever streams, you could say, were Subnautica streams. I think the best single stream on YouTube was like over 30 concurrent viewers, which is by far the most I've ever had. But then I played the second game, the second Subnautica game, and that did terribly. So like, it's really hard to gauge success on something. It's just not that black and white. And again, I'm not here looking to become like the #1 streamer, to become like 20,000 viewers. That's not for me. But it would be fun if I just found a way to get like some consistency. Like, I quite often see other VTubers start and like within a month they get like 5 average or whatever. On Twitch I've never had that, ever. On YouTube maybe like 3 or 4 times. But out of 200, it's not that much. Yeah, I would love more interaction. Thing is, like, I also have a lot of ideas, I feel like, for like stuff I could do if I had just a couple of active people at all times. You know, there's a lot of things these days that you could do with a Twitch chat, you know, a lot of games that work with that. You know, like marbles, stuff like that. I also love to try like other things, you know, like love to do a subathon or a donathon or whatever. But if I don't even have subscriptions enabled, like, it's gonna be a tough start. And it's gonna end really soon. Probably after like 5 minutes. So it's also kind of limiting in like what I can do at the moment. Where did the music go? I could do a fall-a-thon instead. I could. I guess I could. But even then, like, I average like, at the moment, like 5 followers, I want to say, a month. So how would that even work? Like, every follower gets me a full day extra streaming? I can't do that. That won't work. And if I did like 5 minutes, I'm sure it'll end after 5 minutes. It's fine. Either way, like, I'll continue. This isn't the final stream I'll ever do or anything. But depending on where my life goes, who knows what'll happen. Like, if I'm gonna get another full-time job, things change. And even now, like, I don't always have the energy to stream. Both because of my physical reasons, but also just mentally. And it's just everything together, really. I mean, the world sucks at the moment. I won't lie, that affects me sometimes. I wish it was different. You know, I try to change things for whatever I can. I try to be good, I try to be positive, make a change. But it's hard these days, man. It is. Pushback is real. Yeah, thanks to True. I saw something similar to that and it didn't really work while I was live, so maybe I'll look at it again in another time. But I don't think the problem will be how do you, like, physically collab. I think the problem would be more like, how do you find the right people? Maybe we should just start, maybe I wasn't even kidding, maybe we should just start a collabing community. Just for people to meet each other, make friends. Yeah, maybe it does. I mean, I don't really have the reach. I don't think to make something successful like that, but we gotta start somewhere, right? There were Discord servers for that, but Discord's dying now, yeah. See, that's the one thing, like, where do you even start? But even, like, still, even on Discord now, do those servers really still exist? And do they even work? Because I feel like I've never seen anything like that work before. Some do. Well, if you can send them to me, that would be great. And I can at least have a look. But we could still start our own. I don't know, maybe. Yeah, Twitter used to be the platform for that sort of thing. But yeah, it's a lot of bots these days, and the platform is just not what it used to be, let's say. Also, you should see my Twitter DMs. They're like absolutely filled with bots. And it's sometimes hard to spot them, honestly. Alright, thanks, Saren. I'll look out for it. You could get like 20 joins per day if you make your server the right way. Okay. I don't know how to, like, get that, but if you do, maybe you could help with that. You know, I even tried, like, for a while to make, like, an incentive for people to, like, maybe follow or something like that. I was like, maybe that will work. Where I said, like, oh, you know what, if we reach, let's say, 1,000 subscribers on YouTube, then I'll release a song or something like that. You know, I've said that before. But even that, I feel like it might help converting viewers into followers, but if you don't have the viewers to begin with, it doesn't really help that much. I think covers will help reach. I don't know, maybe. But again, at the moment, like, anything I post doesn't go out to anyone. So, like, even if I posted a cover, I don't think people would find it. Also, I'm kind of afraid. But that's another point. I mean, I know I can do it technically because I did a cover once and got me into one of the bigger Vtuber companies for interviews. So, I mean, I guess they must have liked it, but me? I don't know, personally. It's not something I could easily do. Most of the big streamers are either collabing or playing known games. Yeah, but that's the thing. If you're already known, first of all, it's easy to get collabs. Second of all, if you play popular games, you're already at the top, so it's easy to get more popular. But if you play popular stuff as a small streamer, it just doesn't work. Doesn't help. That's so cool, you must be a good singer. I don't know. I don't know about that. But it was interesting. It was a cool experience. I was so nervous for the interviews though. I just didn't know at all what to expect. Sing something. I can't just do that right now. I mean, I would have to prepare everything and make sure all the levels are good and even figure out what song to use. Maybe I'll show the audition one day. Maybe I can do that. how to even start that kind of process. Well, you just apply, really. That's what I did. I just looked out for auditions and just send in a video. And they replied saying, hey, let's interview. And then I was meeting with like 3 or 4 people online, asking me all kinds of questions. Yeah, it was pretty cool. I mean, this was before I even started myself. And it's what inspired me to just, you know, start. I was like, maybe if I just start, we'll get somewhere. And at first I was thinking like, okay, maybe what if I start so that I don't have like some content to apply better next time for a position like that. But then all the bad things came out about certain VTuber companies. And I was like, I don't know. I don't know if that's still a good choice. I mean, there's so many bad ones these days that just exploits their talents. And honestly, I think in that sense, the VTuber space has changed a lot in the last 2 years. You know, 2 years ago, all the big VTubers were like company based. Now it's very different. There's a lot more, but a lot less big ones, I feel like. But it's fun though. I think the VTubing space is really cool. Makes for some really unique ideas and really unique content. Yeah, a lot more indie these days. Like a lot. You know, a couple years ago, it was like weird to be a VTuber. People was like, what's that? Now everybody knows. And everybody does it. Which again makes it harder to stand out, but it is how it is. The thing I like the most about VTubing is I don't have to have pants on when you stream. Yeah. I guess. I guess so. I mean, yeah, that's nice. It's nice that you don't have to worry about any of that stuff. I know a lot of people too, like, became VTubers because they don't really, like, want to show their own face, or they're scared to do so. Which I totally get. But for me, that wasn't even the reason, you know? I wouldn't care, honestly. It's just like, I find that this works better, and I find that the VTuber space usually is slightly more forgiving compared to the regular streaming space. I think in general people are nicer. And more understanding, more inclusive. Yeah, I can see that. Hey, one good thing is there are a lot of games coming out soon. Cool games to play. Because it's been pretty dry up till now this year. Except for Resident Evil, there wasn't really that much cool stuff. And if there's one thing I'd like to do is play like new things, exciting things. So definitely going to be playing a lot more coming months. Yep. I think the whole year is probably going to be pretty good. Except maybe for the summer, usually slightly slower. But in like 2 weeks already, like Life is Strange comes out, Reunion. Excited for that. Whoops. I know there's some cool horror games coming out soon. Yeah, some really cool stuff. Yeah, I like Life is Strange. Me too. Especially this one because it's going to go back to the roots, to the original one. Which I think is going to be really cool. Also, Subnautica 2 might release this year. That would be cool. Maybe even GTA 6, who knows? I hope so. It's gonna be a lot of content on that though. I do want to try to play like a little bit less horror games though this year. Because I know not everybody likes those. So I want to mix it up. Doesn't mean I'm not going to play any, but maybe a little less. I also definitely want to do some other things than just games this year. Ark Knights? What's Ark Knights? Do I know that game? Is it the mobile game? Is it a mobile game? This is a mobile game. RPG Tower Defense mobile game. Oh, that's the game that you mean. Interesting. Enfield. Hold up. Yeah, that's what I was looking at, I think. I could look into it. I mean, I don't really usually play mobile games. But I guess I never tried it. If you don't like it, at least it's free. That's true. That's true. I mean, I don't necessarily mind paying for games if it's a cool game and people want to see it. But of course, if nobody is going to watch it, then then there isn't much point, unless I really want to play it myself. That's alright. It's alright, it's just a suggestion in the end. Like, I can always decide myself if I think it's worth it or not. Anyway, I think that's probably enough ranting. I think I said everything I wanted to say about the subject. And if not, I'll come back to it. Let's play a game. Let's do something else. We could do some GeoGuessr. It seems popular right now, so probably a good choice. That's how it works, right? Do I have Valorant? I do not. I do not. You think I should play that? Alright, maybe I'll try it out, but I feel like Valorant is like one of those games that you kind of have to like learn before you like get into it. But maybe it wouldn't be that bad. It's easy. Alright, I'll think about it for a stream. Alright, Saren. See you later. If you're gonna lurk. is this not working? I should change my prompts. Keep changing expressions for no reason. Let me fix that. Where are we? Okay, let me change Twitch title. GeoGuessr. Should probably eventually get some moderators to do this sort of thing. Probably be smart. What am I doing right now? I'm changing the title and game that we're playing on stream. Because Twitch requires you to do that. And it's also easier for people to discover you. Okay, should be changed. Here we go. Back to GeoGuessr. It's been a while, actually. I don't know if I know anything. But let's play some... Let's do some duels to start. See how that'll go. We'll do moving. A little warm up. Feel free to guess along, by the way. That's fine. Or if you have this game too and you eventually want to join, let me know. Ooh, beautiful place. Oh, we can move, right? I should probably start moving. Are we in Europe, or it's just makes me feel like Japan or something? No, that's English. We're driving on the left. We're probably in. It's got to be New Zealand. Not sure, but I'm just gonna go for it. Yep, we had the same idea. Check the sign, a little bit too late. I already made my guess. Tai Chun Bank. Looks like Chinese, maybe. But we're not in China. Ethan phone. Driving on the right. It's not Korean. Could it be Taiwan? Probably. I'm assuming. Don't know what else it could be. If it's not, it could be Macau, I guess, but surely not. Let's go Taipei. It was Taiwan. It's not the right city. Ooh, Mobiliari. Is this it? Could this be Italian? No. No, 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 it's not. What is his language? Okay, we got a lot of languages here. A lot of countries, that doesn't help. See a lot of Mercedes. Oh, maybe it is Italy. Oh, I think it might be. Well, it could be a boat from here, maybe, to... Oh, it was Albania. Nah, the game is not free. Sadly not. Okay, this has got to be the US. Or is it? Is that Spanish? Exquiso de dimensiones. It's definitely Spanish. So I think it's got to be Mexico, right? Where's the sun? Not helpful. It's in the west. This looks so US though. So weird. Maybe it's close to the border. Let's go there. Oh, okay. I'll take it. We were closer. This guy's not bad. Driving on the left. Which helps because that narrows it down a little bit. Did that say Nugget Street? Houdini? Nugget Street. That's a cool name. It's gotta be Australia, right? City of Melton. Where's Melton? Melbourne. Okay, we're close to Melbourne. Probably over here somewhere. Hello, Tailgater. I'm doing alright, I guess. Could be better, but it's okay. Good, nice. Ooh, we got a red car. And another. In which countries do they like red cars? This is a nice neighborhood. I like these houses. Gotta be the US. Although it doesn't look like typical US, but I'm sure it is. You had a bad day and got 0 hours of sleep because of nightmares? Oh, that sucks. Sorry to hear that. This is a beautiful place. I'm gonna go for New York State. Who knows? Oh, with Canada. Luckily not too far off. Should have known, looked too nice to be US. Ooh. Could this be like Malaysia? Indonesia? Is that a flag? And it's gone. It's, I don't know. Oh, it's at Malaysia, I think. We'll go here. Can I tell you why I'm having nightmares? Sure. Oh no. Dang it. Oh well. That was his warm-up game. Now it begins. Helicopter. Okay, there's gotta be like Scandinavia. Maybe Norway? Sweden, Finland. That makes me think Finland, but I'm not sure. Is that a flag? That's the Norwegian flag, right? I'm pretty sure. Let's go. It's not, it's pretty flat though. Alright. Is that the Norwegian flag? I'm questioning myself. Okay, it was good. Let's just say that the fire department had to come and I blame myself for not catching it early and saving your mother's dog in time. Oh no, a fire happened? That sucks. And the dog didn't make it out? Sure it wasn't your fault. Feels Russian. Something very typical about Russia. I don't know what it is, but it just has its feeling. I don't know. Could be Spanish. I'd say it feels like South America, maybe like Bolivia, Peru, Brazil. Let's go Bolivia. Okay, it was Brazil. But we're okay. What is this? I think they also added new countries since I last played, but not sure which ones. That's cool. Kind of random though. Okay, I got small white plates. Mexico. Okay. Ooh, I'm gonna go there. Nice. That's GG. Alright, alright. We're getting there. Wait, I can already get promoted to master. Master rank? That would be cool. Your father's shed caught on fire because we put the dog in there to keep him warm during the winter. A piece of ember went underneath the shed. Oh man, that sucks. Sorry to hear that. It's not your fault though. Things like this can happen. All we can do is learn from it. Was Argentina? Was either Argentina or Brazil? I think we're driving on the left. We are. Oh yes. Okay, our roads. Is that South Africa or is that Botswana? South Africa. It's Dutch too, or Afrikaans, clearly. I don't know where it is though. It's pretty dry, so let's go up here. Fire got so hot that it melted your four-wheeler motor? Wow. Must have been pretty bad. Oh, of course. How did he know? How good is this guy? Driving on the left, it's a pickup truck. It's kind of weird. Can't read that. Weird road. Definitely seems like we're driving left. Can't see the sun. I got no clue. Could be Australia, could be South Africa. I'm just gonna make a guess. And we'll figure it out. Namibia. I guess that was an option too, yeah. Well, he got any points though? Ooh, is that Thai? I think it might be. think it might be. Just gonna go for it again. What saved the house from catching on fire was the swimming pool that your mother had. I mean, a swimming pool is pretty handy when it comes to big fires. So I guess that's good. Could that be the colors of a flag? Is that Romania flag? Moldova, maybe? This could very well be Romania. Let's just go for it. It's not in the mountains. Let's go there. It's a very shot up sign. Oh, he thinks Bosnia. Oh, it was Serbia. I guess the bus was not from the country that we were in. Which can happen. This place is nice. Where am I from? Sounds American. I'm not American. I'm Dutch, actually. From the Netherlands. It's US or Canada, but I don't know which one. I mean, this says US. Wait, hold. No, that doesn't necessarily mean. Okay, yeah. It's definitely US. Could it be? It's a major city. I'm gonna go Chicago. I don't know what it is, but. You also have a bad headache? Sorry to hear that. Still. Where did he go? What? Okay. Huntsville. Not even a major city. Alabama. Would never guess that. Driving on the left. Or no, we're not. We're not. The car must have been overtaking earlier. Campo. What? Mahindra. Is that an Indian brand? Am I crazy? Can't really read that. I mean, we're not driving on the left, so it's not India. Also, it doesn't look like India. It's just Spanish, but could be Mexico. I don't know where this area is. I don't think it tells me anything about the exact location. I think it's probably Mexico, but who knows? If he's right, I'm dead. And he is. GG's. You were rubbing your cat's belly? Cute. Glad that they're safe at least. Alright, let's do no moving. See how that goes. Maybe this will go better. Probably not. What is that? Is that Cyrillic? Must be. Yeah. Where are we? I mean, these are like Ukrainian colors. I mean, that's the only thing I can really go on. So it could be Ukraine. Amazing. That's just how good I am. Okay, we got American style plates. Very tall mountains. I can read the word no, but not anything underneath. Could this be the US? Do they have this type of mountains in the US? Maybe in Colorado? Oh, Hawaii. Why did he go South Africa? Also, Hawaii has that tall mountains? That's crazy. Okay. Oh, two Google cars following each other? That's weird. I've never seen that before. It's really strange. I think it's Cyrillic again, so probably in Russia. Weird though. Nice. This guy's not very good, is he? GG's. Maybe no moving is better. Let's keep going. I'm not going to complete the whole 20 games though that we can play. It's going to be too long. Just going to play for a little bit. Wow. This place looks insane. Very beautiful. Reminds me of the US. But where? Decent mountains. Seems fairly dry at the moment. Ooh, this one's tough. I'm gonna go around this area again. Ooh, it was close to Yellowstone. Huh. My opponent, by the way, is also from the Netherlands, just like me. MOG-PSA. Someone say Mog? Museo. Okay, it's definitely Spanish speaking. Oh. That's the Argentina flag, right? Let's just go Buenos Aires. Sure, yes. Oh my god. Nice. Terminal restaurant. Oh no. Poor restaurant. It's a terminal. This guy is fueling up his horse, as you do. I see black plates, so... Rupees. Makes me think Indonesia more than Malaysia, but I find it hard to tell the difference sometimes. Let's go, oh, let's go there. Nice. He went for Malaysia. Oh, thanks, Tailgater. Same to you. Driving on the right. These trees look... I want to say Spanish, or I don't know why, but I just... This is my guess. Portuguese? But that was a pretty good guess based on the information we had. Alright, and you win, and I win. Is that the Mona Lisa? I'm kind of distracted by the art here. It's Italy though. This could be any Italian town, really. Let's go in Tuscany somewhere. Ooh. Good guess. Weird place for a bus stop. I think this is the front of the car, so we're driving on the right. Can't be sure though. Sun is in the north, so we're in the south. These people are black, but I'm gonna go here somewhere. I don't know why I went Paraguay. Oh god. How? So we were driving on the left. See, that was the only thing keeping me from going there, but I was pretty sure that we were driving on the right. Oh, it's the same guy again. How did I shouldn't have lost that. Taiwan, maybe? Or Japan. But I think these are more common in Taiwan. Nice. Good start. motorbike. Surely this is Austria or Switzerland. Can't see any flags. Very tall mountains. Gotta be somewhere in between. Gonna go Austria. Ooh, Slovenia. That's possible too. Pretty unlikely, but cool. Ooh, nice castle. Romania? Maybe? Maybe not? I don't know how to tell, honestly. These are tall mountains. I mean, I got the Romanian vibe, so I just, this is what I'll go for. Yep. Yep. That's me. Gonna pretend that's very normal. Okay, small car towed behind an RV. It's gotta be US or Canada. This is French, so it's gotta be somewhere around here, you would think. Or over there. A lot of flags, but I don't see a country flag. Although that could be the Albanian flag. Akinsa Suzina. Could be. I had Albania before, but I thought it was Italy, and I'm getting sort of similar vibes, so... Spain. I didn't think that was Spanish. Oh. Tothi. I saw your comment too late. Reminds you of Spain. Okay, we got a snorkel. We got the map of Africa. Doesn't really help. Could be Kenya because of the snorkel. It was Spain. It was definitely Spain. Nice. Why did he go Peru when there was clearly an African map there? Sure. Sure. All right. Big Daddy. Great. Who names their store that? Who would do that? Yellow plates for driving on the left. This could be Namibia again. Oh. Okay. Let's go there. Where am I from? I'm from the Netherlands, actually. Where are you from? Oh. Okay. Fair enough. Looks like the Dutch flag, but it's not. Nimbuku. Oh. Huh? That's Spanish. Is there a flag in South America that looks like this? Paraguay? But is Paraguay in the game then? It is, so that's new. That wasn't in the game before. You thought I was Irish? I don't have an Irish accent, come on. You're from America? That makes sense. What is this? I think it's Spanish. Big tree fell over. I don't know where this is. Let's go Brazil. No, let's go there. I don't know. Oh, not bad. Alright, see you later, tailgater. I hope you feel well soon. Okay, again, I think it's gotta be South America again. Although those are like Chinese marks, but it could be a Chinese restaurant. Duty free. Merge. That's English, that's weird. This can't be the US, can it be? Northwest? Why is it all in English? Is it, you think it's giving America? I was like, I guess so, but palm trees. Can't be Florida, can it be though? Cars look old. Yeah, I agree. That's why I thought it was like not America, but it definitely can be. Where do they have palm trees? Probably California, Florida. It's one or the other. Or it's Guam. Because of course it's Guam. Right. Why is there a plane in the driveway of this house? What? Whoa. There's no airfield here. Oh, there is. Is there? Oh, there's gotta be a landing track, I guess. This is also a very wide road. Like, extremely wide. Well, that's just weird. That threw me off guard. I'm still gonna assume it's the US. Arizona. Probably not. California. Cool. Why? Don't ask. Oh, we're in LA. It's Indonesia. Next to a big river or bay. Not that that means anything. I'm gonna assume it's here. Because who knows? Is that GG? That's GG. GG indeed. Alright, one more. Last one. Oh gosh. Got palm trees again. I don't know what this could be. It's a little bit like tropical almost. Bikes. Mountains, yeah, I mean, okay. It was Thailand. And we were both 15,000 kilometers away. Wow. Very icy. Snowy. I don't think it's Iceland though. Could be, but I don't think it is. Car's fully blurred. I'm gonna go for like an Alaska guess here. What? Turkey? Excuse me? Turkey. That's weird. Nice house. I don't know where this is. Sweden. Oh, I should have looked at the sign. Czechia. I'm not doing great. Yeah, that was pretty. Ooh, so is this. That's very interesting blurred. This could be a lot of places. I'm feeling Mediterranean, maybe? Although it could be somewhere completely different. Where's the sun? South. Could... Let's go Spain. Could be Greece. I don't know. Could be Morocco. Or is this Spain? No, this is the Spanish part of Africa, right? Little thing they have there. Got a mosque. And some very long words. This is not a real language. I refuse to believe. It's gotta be Hungarian. Or Turkish. I guess I don't know anything. I used to be so good at this game, but now it's over. We're definitely in Russia. Tall mountains though, for Russia? Some mountains here, I know. Maybe more right there. Somewhere there. Or not. There's also mountains there. That's true. Yeah, so many cool places in the world that I would love to still travel to. I mean, I have traveled quite a bit already, but there's so much more to see. And I'm pretty sure we're in Norway because of this. So I'm gonna go Norway. I don't know which place this is. It was Oslo. Good switch. I mean, it was not Oslo, but close to. This could be the Netherlands. Should I just go for it? I mean, it could be a lot of other countries, but this looks very much like the Netherlands. Oh, I saw that building. I know where that building is. GG. Yep. Nice. We won our last duo game. Let's do one battle royale game. Distance. Because why not? The little characters are so cute. And here's me, pretty standard. People are creative in this game, though. Right, we can move again. Gotta remember that. We don't need to be first, we just need to be close enough. It's a very square van. It's probably Central or South America. Nobody has guessed yet, which is interesting. I'm gonna go for Mexico guess here. Although it doesn't have to be Mexico. I'm not liking my chances here. Oh, that's not good. Wow, it was Mexico, but it was Mexico City and everybody guessed that. Oh my god, I was so close too. Like, that's insane that I went out. That doesn't usually happen like that. Never experienced that before. Because everybody in that lobby was just insane. Or insanely lucky. Either or. Well, this is not great. What do you mean, welcome back? Why am I in a game? What? Why? This is not fair. I didn't have time. This looks US. Let's go there. Nice. I'm the closest. Great. Good enough. It was Mexico. And I was still close enough. See, this is what usually happens. This is more normal. Parking on a curb. I know a country where they do that. Question is it going to be that country? I don't think it is because I don't see the EU plate and I see a Russian flag, so it must be Russia. Although they do this type of parking a lot in Bulgaria. Which is what I was thinking first. What car is that? Aurora. I mean, I'm a car guy, I know about cars, but that's new to me. Ooh. Cool place. Looks like the UK. England flag, I think. Wait, are we driving on the right? That can't be true. Oh. Oh. Oh, it's gotta be Danish. I saw the yellow plates and I was like, It's of course Denmark. Yes, nice. Oh my lord. There is literally nothing. Anywhere. There is nothing. It's Mongolia. There's sand. And more sand. And even more sand. In the distance we got sand. And it was Mongolia. Alright, so 1v1. Let's go this way. It's a sign. Pull up. Go back. Ooh. S-I? S-I. S-I? Slovakia, maybe? So S-A, that's gotta be S-K, right? Slovenia is not S-I. Is there another country that's S-I? Oh, I don't know this. I don't know this. I'm just gonna guess. Slovenia. And he knew. In fact, he was really close. Wow. Alright, one more game. One more. Last one. Last one. Don't do this to me again. Okay. I'm so good at this. I'm really not, though. But thanks. Appreciate it. I mean, you think I'm good until you see like someone like Rainbolt And then you know I'm not good. You're not good at figuring out places. That's okay. I mean, anybody can learn. It's not that hard. Eventually, you'll start to see the patterns. Like, we're driving on the left side of the road. So that already means that you can only be in a certain amount of countries. And there's a Star Wars exhibition, which only happens in one country every year. And I know that. Of course, that country is Singapore. You want to buy the game but you don't have a Visa? You can pay with PayPal too, I believe, if you have that. And $1 is 53 EGP. So it's probably pretty expensive, huh? Yeah, it's like $7 for a month, or like 50 for a year, I think. But I know that's a lot of money for some people. I think this is Taiwan. Yep. Singapore drives on the left? Yes, they do. I think it's because they were formerly British, maybe? I don't know. Could be wrong. But the whole area here drives on the left, Malaysia and Indonesia too. That has got to be Korean. Top to bottom text. And it's not North Korea, because that's not in the game. So it's gotta be South Korea. Hello, Sniff. How are you? Didn't know I had a Reddit. I do not. Or you mean like an account? Nice. Everybody knew though, so this is a pretty good group of people. Look at the doggos. Anyway, where are we? Gotta be South America, right? Sun in the north. Wait, hold up. Probably. Peru, maybe? Not Peru. Okay, that's closer. Oh no. Oh! Ooh, that was close. Yes, a woof woof creature. They do that. I like dogs. I really do. I really want to get one day. Oh my god, really? What is this? Sign is on the right, so we're driving on the right side of the road. Neil D174. Is that France? I think it is. A whole lot of grass. Oh god. Maybe more north? Nice. Good. Very good. Remember these masks? I sure do. More doggos. Is that a giant bucket? Anyway, where are we? Probably focus on that. Seems Spanish. I saw, was that could be flag. Like, I don't see yellow. Oh, I do see yellow plates. Maybe it is Colombia. Nice. Oh god. Oh, nice. We got him. Just about. How is guy number 2 closer than guy number 3? That doesn't make sense. What is this? EU? I think it is EU. Yep. EU. Don't know what that is. They got buses. Ooh. It's an EU project. That's German underneath, which is interesting. Could it be Czechia then? Maybe? Ooh, no. We're close. Maybe closer to the border. Oh, dang it, it was. I was so close. Dang. Oh well. Oh well. Guess we're not gonna get a battle royale win today. Huh. I think that's gonna be enough for today. I'm tired from all the talking and everything and all the guessing. It was fun though. Thanks guys, appreciate it. Well, I hope you enjoyed today's stream, even if it was me ranting most of the time. It is how it is, like, it's all good and fun, and we'll see what happens next. I just hope we can keep growing this community, but we'll have to wait and see. Thank you guys so much for joining today. I really appreciate it. I appreciate all of your suggestions too. If you have any more, of course, feel free to let me know. Yeah, that's gonna be it for today's stream. I'll be back on Sunday, 7 PM Central European Time. And I hope to see you then and there. Alright, I wish you all the best. Have a good day, evening, night, morning, whatever it may be. And I hope to see you all again next time. Alright, see you guys later. Bye bye. Bye bye.